Okay, hey guys, I don't really know how this is going to go. I am not home. I'm on the road doing this session, so the view, the angle, all that stuff's going to be different. But I just felt like I felt moved. Like there's just some things y'all need to hear right now. Some kind of encouragement. Um when I'm recording this, we're heading towards the end of April, the second half of April. Um, Whenever you're seeing this is when you're supposed to see it, but I really feel like it's meant to help um, those that are on the brink of a breakthrough and those who have just had a breakthrough and maybe don't even realize it, really harness the energy. Okay, because by the summer, if you're drawn here, by the summer solstice session that I'm gonna do, the reading, and maybe even by the new moon in Taurus this month, you should be experiencing a huge shift. You should be seeing the results of work you put in, energy you put towards something. Um, yeah, this is the time where results should be showing up. And if you're not seeing any results right now, it's because there's something that still needs to shift within your vibration. Y'all know I always tell you, you're always on the right path. It's just a matter of getting into alignment with what it is you want, matching the energy of it. So here's your help. There's 3 piles to choose from. Each you can choose either by the object or if you're drawn to the top card, which comes from my homemade deck, How the Universe Sees You. So pile number 1, you have Aye Toro, Peace on Earth. And you have this little ocean, okay, wave symbol. Pile 2 is Your Reach Heals. And your object for pile 2 is this little chunk of Palo Santo. And then there's pile 3, the Destined Nova. And your object is a cherry blossom crystal star. So let's take 3 deep grounding breaths today. I know I usually do 4, but that's when I have my instruments. I don't have my stuff. So I just heard the number 3. We're just going to go with that. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling up with light and love. Exhale through your mouth. Letting go of any stresses, any worries, leaving them in the hands of the Most High. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling up with positive energy. Exhale through your mouth, letting go of any negative thoughts, thinking, old mindsets that no longer serve a purpose in your life. Taking one more deep breath through your nose. And exhale through your mouth, relaxing. Feel yourself relaxing from the top of your head, your face muscles down, your shoulders relaxing, down your spine, down your legs, all the way to your feet. And on that note, you should be ready to choose your pile, and I'll be back with pile number 1. Hey, pile 1. Oh, that wave looked creepy. Why? Because my hands, I'm used to the camera being above. So that was weird. But anyway, hey, pile 1. You were drawn to Aye Toro, Peace on Earth. Okay, we're going to read that last. and this ocean or tidal wave symbol. So I do feel like something is coming in really, really, really fast for you. And I feel like it's something you've put a lot of energy towards, because the force that I feel that's coming in is coming in like a tidal wave. But it's a beauty about it. And there's something calming about it. But at the same time, there's something that's really about to pop off that Spirit wants to make sure you are truly ready for. So I almost feel like this pow, like you're about to start a new cycle, something that's going to be huge. However, maybe you're not seeing the evidence just yet because there is an aspect of you that has to be ready for what's coming in so that you don't feel overwhelmed. So let's see where you need to focus. Your health. Makes sense. Okay. So perhaps whatever's coming in, you need to be mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually balanced. The keywords: accomplishment, organization, commitment, and consistency. So I do feel it is time for you to really make a commitment and to be consistent when it comes to organizing health rituals and accomplishing any shifts or changes in certain areas of your life when it comes to your health. Your affirmation: I can do this, I've succeeded before. I can do this, I've succeeded before. And really do find something at least 5 to 20, I say at least 20 minutes a day where you're active, you're walking, running, jumping, doing some kind of form of physical exercise. But I also feel like your mental and emotional health are very important for whatever's coming in as well. And newsflash, a powerful wave. Isn't that interesting how they're using the term wave and you literally have a tidal wave? A powerful wave of energy was activated, and it says last week, but I feel like it's been activated for you since the last new moon, which controls the waves in the ocean. All of it, it's all connected. Everything is connected. Anyway, they're saying you're going to be enjoying this energy now. Whatever work you've been doing, maybe you've been doing things that improve your health already. Whatever you've been putting energy towards, it has activated some powerful movement in your life that's coming in now. So they're like, just enjoy it. Like, I see your health already improving. I feel like this group has already been doing stuff to improve their health, and you're going to enjoy what's coming in a lot more because you're going to be of sound mind. So let's see what else you need to know here. You have cordyceps revival. And I see Jupiter, I see Mercury, and I see Mars coming through. Okay. I'm sorry, not Mercury. Is that Mercury or Venus? I'm sorry. The lighting in here is terrible in my mom's living room, so I can't really, well, not terrible, but it's bad for reading cards that blend in with the doggone background. But anyway, so your first card is Revival, which lets me know you've been rebranding yourself. I'm getting like really transforming who you are. And though this would normally give me Phoenix vibes, it's giving me that eagle energy where you are rising above things that tried to hold you down. And that's what I'm hearing. There's like something about you that's very lucky and protected, and something very powerful about your energy, something that connects you to the purifying energy of fire as well as water. So you have this great ability to just purify yourself of things that don't serve you and reviving yourself when you do get caught up in things that don't serve you. And you're going to see that has been very useful without you realizing. We have ayahuasca herb. These are my herbal astrology cards. And it says rebirth. Like, are you kidding? And the same planets. I see Jupiter. I see Neptune, I believe. It's so small. But yeah, you have another card that pretty much speaks of this new energy that's coming in. So not only are you going to be reviving yourself, and I do feel like there's a need for that in order for you to really see the results of your breakthrough, is to really be that resilient person you've always been. You're about to really be reborn anew, and luck is on your side. I'm hearing the scales have been balanced when it comes to you. So perhaps at one point it just wasn't like that. It felt very one-sided, like you almost felt like the universe didn't have your back, or you just weren't sure if you were doing the right things. And now you have revival and rebirth. So literally, your energy is being revived at this time, or you're doing whatever you needed to do in order to revive it, and you're rising above things that really tried to be obstacles in your life. Things are just being refreshed for you anew. And you have ancient memory with the rosemary herb. And there's Mercury and the sun. So I feel like your intuition is getting a boost, my power ones. With ancient memory, it just feels like you're going to be connecting to a past lifetime that is very beneficial for you at this time. Maybe a time when you needed, what you had to say was very important. And I think maybe connecting to that past lifetime could have been a negative and a positive for you, where on one end you might remember being stifled, not being able to freely speak your mind, and then on another end you might remember a time where you were able to do so fearlessly. I just really feel like your connection to spirit is really important, and how you communicate to spirit, because it feels like you're always connected. You're always communicating with the spirit realm for many of you. And so sometimes thoughts that come to you and dreams and things that felt like real, like you experienced it, but you know you didn't, is your connection to past lifetimes. Let me sip a little water. But yeah, it's your connection to ancient experiences. And you've been able to revive yourself from them. You have been able to repeat many of them, these experiences, over and over again in many various lifetimes, and just be able to be reborn again and again. And I feel like this is also letting you know that you are, I feel like this power is through the threshold. You have connected to spirit. You have been having ancient memories, intuitive hits, creative inspiration, a deeper connection to earth, whatever it is, that just feels like it's a new energy, that really feels like it's putting you in an energy, in a vibration of happiness, and focusing on self and what's important to you. Yeah, you're being reborn. I feel like there's many people with my power ones that probably say you're different from how they knew you in the past. Um, at least 4 to 5 years, 8 years tops, you've been going through a huge transformation. And your results are coming in the form of you getting an entirely rebooted life, I'm hearing. Wow. Okay. So let's see, what else do you need to know in order to take advantage of this breakthrough? I'm going to use Tarot. So you have the Eight of Swords. My ones, I think you're starting to realize that things you felt were holding you back from what you want were not truly holding you back. I think you're going to be realizing, or you need to realize, but I really feel like this is something you've been realizing because it was reversed, that what once held you back, you allowed it to, and you're not going to do that anymore. You're not allowing that anymore. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords. That's reversed as well, but I wasn't sure if I was taking reversals. That's why I'm still placing them upright. But it lets me know that I think what gets in the way of you taking advantage of your breakthrough and moving on to this new life, this rebirth, this new cycle, is that you're constantly looking back and remembering when people betrayed you, when you had to fight for what you wanted, when you felt like you were binded and you couldn't move forward, or, there are some memories, and they could even be ancient memories. It's funny how I said memories. This power here is very in sync, very synchronized. But it could also be ancient memories that come to you and you don't realize it. Ancient fears, you know. You also have the Ace of Wands. This was reversed. It's just really giving me fears from the past getting in the way of new opportunities that have wanted to come in, that have tried to come in. Four of Wands also came through reverse. So there may be some things that need to shift in the home front right now at this time, for you to feel like at home. I'm just hearing, I was going to say stable, but I'm really getting that either where you live, you just feel like it's not in alignment with you anymore, or maybe you went through a divorce or a breakup where you just feel like there's instability in the home. So focus your energy there and not in past battles. Focus now on, reviving your home front. You've done the health part, still not saying not to focus there, but now it's time, because I think this is a part of your health. Your mental well-being, your emotional well-being stems from your home feeling whole. Okay? And lastly, you have the Two of Pentacles. So you do have the ability to balance more than one thing. You probably have two things you really value that you do for a living, or in some cases, some of y'all got two people you really value. I wouldn't suggest you continue to be in any relationship where there's juggling going on. But I feel like for some of you, this is speaking of being able to juggle a relationship as well as your career. Others of you, it could be just feeling like you're unsure of what it is you're meant to be doing, not realizing you're actually doing it already. You may be doing more than one of the things you're meant to be doing. You do have the ability to do more than one thing, so don't feel like you have to choose one opportunity. But I'm also hearing, focus on what you truly value and what values you and sees your worth. That's the only way you're going to be healthy and happy in holding on to the two things you value, that have the ability to have great longevity. And I do feel like for some of you, whatever these things are, they can be combined and into one, so that you don't have to feel overwhelmed. I wish y'all could still see the cards. I'm sorry for the view. All right, so let's get to your last card message, and this is from the universe, or whatever guides you consider to be leading you right now. Ayatoro, peace on earth. It says you walk in peace, you talk in peace. Your entire vibration is peace. We see you as a being meant to bring that vibe to the planet. You're not a drama starter. You diffuse that. We see you. So don't let anybody make you feel like you ain't about peace, or if you step up into um the limelight, or if you revive yourself and rise above BS and you stop looking back at the past and worrying about stuff that's already been done. um like, peace is yours because peace is who you are. And that is the type of life that's coming in for you, because your guides are letting you know that they see you. And this is the vibe you're meant to bring to the planet. And with this water here, it just gives me that energy of peace and flow. And that's really what I got for you, my ones, that you really need to know in order to have that big breakthrough. Because right now it just feels like home. Having the ability to juggle the things you value, two things, balance them. And it could be your home front, your home life, as well as your career. Maybe some of you are meant to work from home, is what I'm also hearing. So that's what I got for you, my pal ones. I hope that resonated. Um, and I'll be right back with pal number 2. I'm sorry. I never leave without doing that. I want to send y'all light and love. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, remember to subscribe. I've been in Africa for 2 weeks, y'all. I forgot. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Because I never just send y'all on your way without sending you peace, blessings. I can't even do it on the screen. So for blessings, we're going to be like blessings and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. And now I'll be back with Pal 2. Hey, Pal 2. I was already laughing because my wave is going to be down, and doing it this way looks crazy, creepy. Sorry about the view. All right, so you were drawn to your reach heals, and that's read last, but you also have this piece of Palo Santo here. So I do feel like either you are, I feel like you're someone that's at the threshold. You're right at the brink of a breakthrough. You're right there. And you can feel it. But I do feel with this Palo Santo that there's still some things or people that you need to clean out of your energy. So my Pal 2s, you may need to do a little more cord cutting in order to get a hold of the breakthrough that's coming in. What else will help my 2s? Focusing on self-empowerment. Yeah. Mastery, dynamism, individuality, and that inner guru are your key words at this time. So use them and realize that you are these things. You're dynamic. You're a master at whatever it is you focus your energy on. You're very original, and you have an inner compass that you can listen to and follow. Okay, because there is something that you are a guru on, or you just know a lot about. That means the same thing. Well, no, gurus teach as well. So maybe some of y'all teach, but they're pretty wise. So listen to your inner voice. And your affirmation is, I'm the captain of my ship. I know the way. I'm the captain of my ship. I know the way. Oh, Lord, I need to get some sleep. Maybe you do too. Why am I yawning? All right. So they're encouraging you to do some meditative work that allows you to master something you want to master. Maybe you need to do some visualization. It says sit tall, head high, breathe in 7 counts, hold for 7, and breathe out for 11, and repeat that 3 times. I just feel like you're being told to be still, to look within, to honor that inner voice and inner guidance that comes to you. And newsflash, it's your time to shine, to step into the sun. So, yeah, that's why there are some things that need to be cut out, because it's time. I told you, you're right on the threshold. You're right on the brink of crossing this threshold, just stepping off of it, because it's your time to shine. And I do feel like, my pal twos, perhaps you dim your light, or you have for a long time, or you just don't really publicize your gifts and your talents, and then you wonder why you're overlooked. All right. All right, so let's see what else you need to know. Sorry about that pause. I need some water. Are you kidding? Y'all literally got Palo Santo. Yo, that's creeping me out. So you know I'm not bugging. Y'all literally got Palo Santo with the Palo Santo. And I wasn't even going to use the Palo Santo in the read, but something in me was like, use it. I was picking things from out of my little sack that I travel with, and I was just drawn to it. Wow. Well, Palo Santo with Guardian, and you have what looks like the South Node. Nope, North Node. Could be North Node. I'm going to look in the book because I don't want to strain my eyes right now. I can't see it. You also have Kava Kava with Community. Maybe it's really time for you to show your gifts off. And you have Angel's Trumpet with Death. And let me see if I can see the planets. This I see the moon. This one I see Mars. Alright, so I'm going to look on Palo Santo because I can't see the planet for that one. So let me see. Okay, so I was right. It was South Node. Akiki. And and the planet Pluto. So that lets me know huge transformations coming in for you when it comes to releasing the past. That's what the South Node is, like taking a look back, but not going back. Using your past to move forward. In this case, I'm also hearing that you have a very deep connection to your ancestors. Yeah, I feel like it's like a deep connection to your ancestors. Could even be for some of you, Orisha, like a Legua. If you're familiar with a Legua or a Legba, Papa Legba. Yeah, they're coming through strong. But I'm really hearing that you're going to be activating gifts that maybe you either had for a very long time or are connected to your past in some way. That could be your current past in this lifetime or a past lifetime. But there's something coming in that you're being guided towards. It could be something that's ancestral that has been done often within your family's lineage. And you have community, which lets me know whatever it is, it does connect you to a community. It could be your family members. It could be a community of artists or creative folk. It could just be your soul tribe coming in. And Pluto is here again. So, like, you're going through huge transformation in order to have the breakthrough that's coming in for you. Yeah, you even got the death card with Pluto. You got Pluto 3 times. Pluto, Pluto, and Pluto. You are going through a huge transformation. I mean, you are really letting go of an old aspect of yourself, or letting go of the past big time. And I think change you need is the ability to really release it, to really let it go. That's that cord cutting. It's time to take some action, you know. And also for those of you who have been cord cutting and cutting people off, You're at the brink, and you haven't crossed over the threshold just yet into your new cycle, because you have to take time to grieve. I feel like you've cut off a few people that were really, really either in your energy for a long time, or you really felt connected to, and you never took the time to really grieve the release of that energy. And you really need to take some time. So I do hear for some of you, there's a need to completely close the past. So you may need to get closure in certain areas of your life. Okay. What else you need to know? You have the Ten of Cups coming through. All right. So there's happiness. There's love and happiness on the horizon. You have the Emperor. He is reversed. So it could be a masculine that you feel like you're missing in your life, or one you're dealing with that stays connected to your energy you need to release or you need to make amends with. This could be a father figure. This could be an ex-husband. Justice. Yeah. Things are balancing out for you. It feels like, well, let me take them all out. I'm always like jump in and it's like, girl, read everything. The Ace of Cups, but I'm correct. So I was going to say, it feels like some old energy from a lover is what needs to be released in order for you to regain your footing. Now, if you've been waiting for this person to get justice, don't worry. Three of Cups is here, so there's some celebrating with friends. You're getting your justice. This person is getting their karma, whatever the case may be. It could be someone that was a father to you, a father figure to your kids, or just like a husband, like your match. Maybe they didn't want to see you happy without them. I feel like this person is not in your life, or you cut them off. And this may be with who you're grieving, or you haven't taken time to grieve the loss of. It does feel like someone who has been a part of your happiness or your life for a long time, or you really thought was going to be the key to your happiness. And they just weren't that. They weren't that. Justice is coming in for you at this time. There's a new love coming in, or wants to come in and have a fresh new start, but there's this past energy, this energy that has to be released. You might find that when you are able to do this, some kind of, I'm hearing proposals coming in. I'm hearing if you're already in a commitment with someone, it gets re-enhanced and reason to celebrate. Maybe renew your vows, or um there's just a celebrating type of energy. And friends, real genuine people who love you coming in. So this could even be someone who's a friend of yours, who was kind of bossy, or who was like the leader of the pack, or could have a fiery temper at times. But at one point you really thought they were the key to your happiness, and they were not. And now justice is coming in. Whatever they did that hurt you, your ancestors are stepping in, or have stepped in to help you. Okay? Yeah, they've stepped in to help you. They want to see you get the love you deserve. And for those of you who aren't seeking a mate at all, this could also be just a career or a job or a hobby that you truly, truly love. And that brings you a fresh new start when it comes to the energy of just loving life, loving yourself. Maybe it could even be attracting in your soul tribe and just really being excited. But that's what I got for you guys. Cord cut, release the past, or actually take a look back at it to really, really, really understand what it is you came from and where you want to go to. Your reach heals. Message from the universe or from your guides. It says, gifted hands. Your touch is a blessing. Reiki, massage, even a hug. You can literally heal an injured spirit's heart. We love you for being a light. Wow. So you might find that either people, your friends, your new circle or soul tribe, or friends that are coming towards you, or even a new lover, may need some healing energy, okay? And your guides are letting you know that you have the ability to heal injured spirits' hearts. Those who have had their heart put through the ringer just like you have, okay? A hug, even a hug from you, feels like a blessing to those who have been deprived of such, you know, loving energy. So that's what I got for you. It's a little bit all over the place, my two. So I hope you really clearly understand the message, all right, at this time that you needed to hear in order for you to have the great breakthrough that is inevitable anyway. But this will help you speed it up. And if you enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. Read the description, tells you about all the other ways we can continue to vibe. And on that note, I'm sending you so much love on your journey. Peace, blessings. Blessings is looking crazy, so I'm going to be doing this. Blessings and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with Pile 3. See ya. Hey, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. This angle has been bugging me out. I've been trying to wave, and my wave looks crazy. But, yeah. And my blessings, I can't put my hands together, so this is blessings, y'all. All right. So you were drawn to the Destined Nova. All right. That's your card, significator. As well as this cherry blossom crystal, excuse me, star. My threes. I feel like you've had the breakthrough and you don't even realize it. Like my ones, I felt like they knew they had their breakthrough, but they were like, how come I'm not seeing my results? You, I feel like you actually have had the breakthrough. Yeah. But you don't realize you had it. And you don't realize that you have been having results. You're actually having results. Have you had an experience recently that really, really made you happy? Maybe one that you didn't expect to have, or people doubted you to be able to have. I feel like you're seen now. You're being seen. Maybe at one point you feel like you're overlooked. You're not recognized. People see you now. Yeah, there's something about you that is on people's radar right now, and you don't even realize it. This pile is unique from the other piles where, like, you've had the breakthrough and you've had the results, and they're still coming in, and you're not realizing it. I don't know if you're like in this energy of receiving to the point where you're just open and you don't even realize it's coming in. Ooh, my throat chakra started up with you guys. I don't know if it's something about you clearly communicating what you want to manifest, because it's not showing up in the way that you either desire or how you expect it. And I'm hearing also for some of you, there's a need to acknowledge certain things that you've accomplished. You're someone who does things that others wish they could do. And you don't even realize, like, when you do these things, it's so natural for you to manifest. It's so natural for you to achieve the things you go after with this star power that I don't even think you're realizing you're achieving them, or you're at least not giving yourself the pat on the back you deserve. So let's see what else you need to know. You also have fitness as your focus. So either this is what kind of helped you have the breakthrough, or this will also assist you in continuing to have the experiences coming in that you want. So the key words are challenge, excitement, and adventure. And I'm really hearing that by you being adventurous and going after and doing things that have excited you, or that do excite you, that challenge you. Maybe you're doing things alone and you're used to working in a group, or vice versa. Or you're going places you've never been before, or you're just doing things that excite you. you're getting, and I want to say not just physical fitness, but I'm hearing for some of you, you're also getting your ability to manifest fit, because it's almost like something that has to be actively done in order to really master it. So I feel like your manifestation powers are becoming more fit, um, more powerful, more stronger, because you're using them more. You're trusting in them, as well as your intuition, but also for many of you physically. Your power thought is today is a royal star day. So this is something you can affirm every day. It's great to be alive. Isn't that crazy? Today is a royal star day. You got the star twice. My power threes. Every power has had some kind of synchronicity that has shook me. Yeah, this is also one of those moments. Um, Today's a royal star day. It's great to be alive. Yeah. And I do feel like this pal here, you are a star. Like I'm saying, like some of you don't even realize that you're on the radar of people. And you don't have to be doing something like that makes you a celebrity. It could just be that you inspire people, you motivate them in some way just by being you. So you can challenge yourself the next few days by doing something exciting, something you've never done before, something that keeps you fit in the areas of your life that you want to stay in top shape in. Um, and you have a newsflash here. Your personal fitness goal is clearly in sight. So whatever it is you've been working on or you've been desiring to get fit, it's you're really right there at the threshold of it. Wow. So I really just feel like you guys just need to notice, acknowledge your greatness. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what else you need to hear in order to realize you've had the breakthrough and to start to see the evidence showing up in the ways that you desire. Maybe it's just not showing up in the ways that you desire. Maybe there needs to be more clarity. We have sage, blessing, like literally. Get some sage, maybe, but I am hearing that sage is your friend. And I am hearing that you are a blessing to me, to many people. You are a blessing. And you have been getting blessings coming in because of this. You also have motherwort with strength. Again, letting me know that there are people who really rely on you and that you have a lot of love for, that you keep in your heart, that you look out for, that you inspire to be courageous. Here you are looking like you're giving someone a helping hand and pulling them up. There's something with your wisdom, your feminine energy, and just like you give me a mama energy, this group. But because you are naturally strong and resilient, you don't realize how much of a blessing you are in others' lives, how much you have cleansed your own energy and purified your spirit and really connected to the energy of the feminine. This power here, you're very connected to the space, the moon, the stars. Look up, and that can revive your energy and reboot you. You've come over many hurdles with these mountains that have really made you stronger, very strong. And you're constantly able to go within and tap into that heart center. And you're very fertile with creative ideas and maybe just fertile in general for some of you. Rose, love. You are love. You radiate love. You make people feel loved. You are love. And I do feel like you've had a real big shift when it comes to love. And if you focus your energy on those that you love and those that sincerely love you, and maybe that's where you're waiting to see the desired manifestation come in, is when it comes to love. You've been strong, you've been courageous, and you've been a blessing to others. But now it is time for you to see your blessings And I do feel like for many of you in this pile, it has to do with either attracting in your soulmate, getting a commitment from someone. Maybe you're already in a commitment and it's just an aspect of the relationship that needs to be a certain way for you to feel like now it has arrived in the way that I desire. Now it's manifested. But keep your focus on keeping that heart center clear. Because I'm really seeing that as being very important, and maintaining your transparency, being transparent, being vulnerable, being true to who you are is the key for you right now. Okay. Let's see what else you need to know. You have the Four of Cups. Yeah, you've had some disappointments, but you're not who you once were. You're not going to accept the same stuff to happen again, again, and again. But they're also saying do not focus on the disappointments to the point where you do miss something else that could come in and that could really be good for you. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you've walked away from stuff that has disappointed you, that has showed you it is not what you thought it was going to be, even if you were emotionally invested. The Tower. So yeah, this might have shook things up. Things you walked away from. I do feel like there's some guilt here. One of the pals needed to grieve those they released. I feel like you are, you've had disappointments in life, in things that you really put your heart into, that you had to actually walk away from, that caused chaos. And I think to an extent, you have carried a guilt or a feeling that going towards or after what it is you truly desire is a negative. If it hurts other people, or you're just not seeing how you walking away from certain situations helps others to grow. You're seeing the chaos it causes, and I think that could sometimes cause your heart center to feel like you're not worthy of love, is almost what I'm hearing, or like you don't deserve to be happy and in love. But you've been through some stuff with this lion here giving you love, like seeing how courageous and strong you are. So yeah, cut that out. You got the Seven of Cups coming through. It was reversed. So you have a lot of choices and options about things like that you truly love and want, but it's almost like there's a fear now to make choices. You're scared to leap at certain opportunities or ideas because in the past, when you just followed your heart, it's caused pain or chaos. Seven of Swords. Work in silence. Move in silence. Yeah, you might feel like it's sneaking. But right now that's how you have to work, my threes. That's how you have to work. In order to manifest what you want, to show up in the way you want, you can't be telling everybody what you're trying to manifest. You, my power threes, I feel like you get a lot of people that try to steal your shine, that try to steal your ideas or copy your energy. You do have a little bit of a fear when it comes to making choices about what it is you truly love and want. And you're afraid you'll make the wrong choice. But what I'm hearing is literally do what you love. Go after what you love. But don't tell everybody what you're up to. That seems to be what gets in the way of you experiencing or manifesting in the way that will bring in your manifestations in the way that you want them to show up, is your inability to choose where you want to place your emotional, I want to say your heart or love or your emotions, due to having been hurt in the past. But the key to that, like I said, is you moving in silence, making your moves, and then letting everybody see. Once you have made your choices, you decided on what you want to do, and then you do it. And it's something that you had to walk away from, something that really disappointed you. Something that brought a lot of shook up your life or brought some turmoil for some of you. There's something that needs to be revisited. okay, or that's coming back around again, but this time you're meant to do it differently. It could also be something that people copied you for. Yeah. Took your ideas and ran with it, is what I'm hearing, okay? So that's for some of you. If it resonates, take it. For others of you, really just challenge yourself by doing something exciting, new, and adventurous whenever you can. And you'll start to see love and blessings showing up in your life based off of, I'm really hearing your good karma that you created. And cherry blossom does attract in love. So everything is really like connected. So you have the destined nova, and this is the message from your guides directly. And it says, if you're not some kind of celebrity yet, you will be. The world is meant to know your name, your words, your skills. We see you as a celebrity amongst the crowd. Be proud of yourself. And I should have known the nova is like the big star, a huge star. So remember where it says, oh, it's flying out my hand. It says be proud of yourself. I feel like that's a number one thing that you have to know how strong and how resilient you truly have been. And know that you are a star. People are meant to know who you are. Be proud of the things you've already done. Yeah. And get ready to do some more things once you can really choose where your heart is feeling called. Okay. And I feel like for some of you, you're just going to be led there. Like, you're just going to end up there and one day be like, how the hell did I get here? At one point, I was doing this and thinking I was manifesting this. And now look, I manifested something else, but it's exactly what I wanted. It's exactly what I needed. I hope that made sense, my threes. This has been a kind of all over the place session for me, a little as they're trying to get everything in that they want, your guides want y'all to know, so you can have these breakthroughs, or you can recognize that you've had a breakthrough, or you can start to manifest exactly what it is you want to call in this new, in your new cycles or breakthroughs that you're having. And I'm sending you so much light and love. This is your reading. Give me a thumbs up if it resonated. And remember, if you're new here, to subscribe to the channel and read the description. It tells you about all the other ways we could vibe. Peace, blessings, oops, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. And I'll see y'all back in North Carolina next time. Bye.